In this lesson, we are going to go over the order of operations. So there's a little acronym that you can use to remember the order, and that is listed here, PEMDAS. So first thing that we do is parentheses, and then we do exponents, followed by multiplication, then division, and then addition, and finally subtraction. And so that's the order that we follow. So if we look at a couple examples to apply this, our first one says 4 plus 3 times 7. So we go down our list. We don't have any parentheses, we don't have any exponents, but we do have multiplication. So that's the first thing that we do. So we're going to get 4 plus 3 times 7 gives us 21. And so now we only have addition left, so we add the two numbers to get 25. Then our next example, we see that we have parentheses right away, so we go ahead and do our parentheses first. So 6 plus 3 gives us 9. And then we're just left with division, so 36 divided by 9 gives us 4. In our next example, we see we have parentheses, but then within our parentheses we have an exponent. So we know that our first step is to simplify parentheses, but because we have an exponent within it, we have to do the exponent or else we can't simplify our parentheses. So that gives us 3 plus the 7 squared is equal to 49. And this is still in parentheses, divided by 4. And so 3 plus 49 gives us 52. And now we can do our division because that comes after our parentheses. And 52 divided by 4 gives us 13. And then the next problem, again we have parentheses, so we go ahead and do the parentheses first. 7 minus 3 gives us a 4, and 10 minus 4 is 6. The next problem, we have two sets of parentheses. And so we do each of those first. So our 2 just comes down. 10 minus 7 gives us 3. 3 plus 1 gives us 4. And so now we're left with multiplication, but we know from our properties that the order that we multiply these in doesn't matter. So we can do the 2 times the 3 to give us a 6 times a 4. So 24. And you could have also done the 3 times the 4 to give you 12, and 12 times 2 is 24, because again, the order doesn't matter for multiplication. Next problem, we see we have parentheses, so we go ahead and do the parentheses first. 4 minus 1 is 3. Drag down our plus 2. So now we have multiplication and we have addition. But if we look at our list, multiplication comes first. So we multiply 3 times 3 to give us 9, plus 2, so our answer is 11. And so our next problem, we have multiplication, but then we also have exponents. And we see that exponents are first on our, or come before the multiplication on our list. So our 6 times our 5 is just going to fall down. 2 squared is 4. And so now we have multiplication and subtraction. And so we know that we do the multiplication first. So we get 30 minus 4 to give us a final answer of 26. And now for these last two, we're going to do them a little bit differently. We're given a statement, and we want to place the parentheses around the correct sets of numbers in order to make the statement true. So this will kind of be a process of elimination. So the first one, we have 8 plus 16 divided by 4 equals 6. So there's only 2 places that we could place the parentheses in this problem. We could do 8 plus 16 enclosed in parentheses and then have our divided by 4, or we could do 8 plus 16 divided by 4 with the 16 divided by 4 in parentheses. Those are basically our only two options. And so if we do this bottom one, 16 divided by 4 gives you 4, and 8 plus 4 is 12, so we know that won't work. We come back up to our top one, 16 plus 8 gives us 24. Divided by 4 will give us 6. So that's what we want, so this is our answer with the parentheses around the 8 plus 16. And then if we look at the next one, we have 3 times 2, and the 2 is squared, and we can choose to put the parentheses either before the exponent or after the exponent, depending on, again. And then we have minus 1 is equal to 35. So one possibility for this problem would be, we could say, let's put the second part of the problem, the 2 squared minus 1 in parentheses. That's one option. Another option would be to put the first part of the problem in parentheses. We could have 3 times 2 parentheses and that whole quantity squared minus 1. There might be some other ways too, but this we'll try these first. And so looking at this first one, if we do 2 squared minus 1, we get 4. Minus 1 is 3, so we have 3 times 3, which is 9, so that doesn't work. If we try our other one, we do our parentheses first, so we get 6 squared minus 1, so that's 36 minus 1, which is 35, and that's what we wanted. So this would be the correct way to group it. We have the 3 times the 2, and that quantity will be in parentheses, and then we will square that entire quantity. So this is how we would use the order of operations to solve problems.